So for the last 2 days, Albert, or otherwise known as Albie Soaring, and I have been practicing doing chase footage with our quads. So Albert flies, I believe it is a Hyperflow, and I'm flying a Super G, both 5-inch quads. And we've come to an area in Lincoln, California, which is pretty open. We had a route planned out that we were going to fly. I was going to start out as the leader while he tries to follow me. And as we pass ourselves through our loop, I was going to fall back, and then he was going to pass over the top of me, and then I would follow him. So we're in constant communication as we do this. And I will let Albert know when I arm the quad, which will be right about now. As I arm the quad, I'll count down until I take off so he knows exactly when I take off. Now, since I'll be in the front, I'm going to need to be a little bit higher than Albert so that when he's looking for me, the backdrop of my quad is the open sky, and I'll make it easier for him to see. So I'll be about 30 to 40 feet off the ground. Albert will be pretty low to the ground looking up, and he can see my quad because the sky is behind my quad. So as we make the corner here, you can see Albert kind of gets ahead of me. And as soon as that happens, Albert's going to drop down to the ground so that he can find me again. And since I'm in front, I'm trying to be very consistent with my altitude and my speed so that it's easier for Albert to follow me. And as we make the next corner, trying to be smooth, and I'm in constant communication with Albert to make sure he's still behind me, seeing if I need to go faster or slower, if I need to fly higher or lower. Now we're coming up to the main road, and I'm going to kind of go over the bike trail, and I'm communicating with Albert, saying, okay, I'm going to stay to the right of this light pole. And then if I slow down, I'll let him know I'm slowing down. I'm going to say, okay, Albert, I'm slowing down, I'm dropping altitude. I want you to, pass me. So what's going to happen now is Albert's going to actually fly above me. So since he's going above me, I'll see him right away because the sky is on the other side of his quad. So now I see Albert, so now I'm going to kind of get as close as possible to him and just follow him. And as we make the left turn, trying to keep Albert in the frame. Anytime I get above Albert, I'm going to immediately drop down so that I'm just below him. I'm just trying to stay smooth, follow Albert the best I can. And of course, I pass him here, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to slow down and drop down towards the ground and look for him. There he is, so I see him, so now I'm going to speed up. It's tough when you have to try to catch back up because you want to go fast, but then you want to back off before you get there, otherwise you're just going to pass him again. So now I'm pretty close to Albert again. I'm trying to follow him. It's quite challenging. He's communicating with me right now, letting me know that he just turned, so I'll be ready for it. And he got ahead of me again, so I'm going to start going drop altitude so I can see him. So I'm waiting for him to come back, and I see him, and then I'll lock back in on him and just try to stay just behind him, but below him too. So now we're coming back to our starting point, trying to stay smooth and right behind him. Now we're coming over to where we're flying from. So now we're going to switch off again. So now I'm actually going to go above Albert. Albert's dropping down. As soon as I go past Albert, he's going to see me. And then I'm in communication with Albert again, making sure that I'm not going too fast. So pretty much the information we've come across so far in doing this. Thanks.